So best time for me to stream seems to be in my car when I'm going places. I just wanted to put something out today because there was a bit of confusion going on about Bitrue and what Bones was saying, and I don't understand the hate. I understand that Bones was giving out his point of view, and as his right, he's let people know that he's stepping down as an ambassador, and that because of the circumstances he didn't feel as if he could go forward recommending the Bitrue side of things, or keep his coins on there. So bit of perspective, people, right? Bitrue is an exchange. They use Power Piggy as a marketing tool to encourage people to use them, invest through them, and store coins through them. Now, I don't hold with the fact that you should only use one exchange. I don't actually hold with the fact that you need to keep most of your coins on exchanges. I think that the Nano is a good addition to your portfolio. I also think it's a good idea to keep some coins on exchanges so that you have immediate access should anything happen. You know, prices go up, you need to cash out, rather than sit there and wait for things to move around at a time when everything's going crazy. It makes sense. I've got my exit plan is 3,000 coins at $10. So I've got 3,000 coins sitting on a couple of different exchanges, purely so that I have it there ready to encash when I'm ready. And Bitrue is one of those exchanges, because I anticipate that by the time that the price of XRP goes up to $10, that basically Bitrue will be an on and off ramp too, because that is their plan. But also, people, moving your money off of Bitrue and out of Power Piggy, all that's going to do is save Bitrue on the marketing budget, because that's where that's where the money is intended. You know, it's there to market themselves, to encourage people to use them. They make most of their money on people trading. So there's an awful lot of traders that move their coins onto Bitrue, trade, move their coins off of Bitrue. So that's where a majority of their income comes from. So we don't need people to hyper speculate or make things sound worse than they are, because if Bones caused people to move their coins out of Power Piggy and onto a Nano, that's a pretty smart move to make. If they moved all their coins off and stuck them in Nano, choices. But to turn around and say that Bones caused people to lose money is ridiculous. When you move your coins are still there. It's just in a different place. So we need to stop the bitching, to stop the negativity, right? What Bones has said and his attitude to it is his own. What you choose to take from that is your own. How you choose to respond to that is your choice. You're adults. You have your own ideas on how you want to be. You can listen to what people say, and you can take on board everything that is said, but you have to make your own mind up. Same as you have to do your own research. You need to make sure that you are in the right place at the right time with the right things, and stop blaming people for bad choices that you make, because that's what they are. They're your choices. So I'm going to, come on, move, go. fuck's sake, sorry. Hesitant drivers drive me fucking nuts. So basically, all I'm gonna say is, like, chill out, right? This is a really bad bear market. People getting really pissed off. It's frustrating to be waiting for so long, and I get that. But you got to start taking your own responsibility. So, you know, if you've over-invested, cash some out. It's not rocket science. Don't sit on no money and go without and resent the fact that you've bought into something that you couldn't afford. So spend a little bit of cash, sell a little bit of XRP to make your life better, or whatever coins it is that you have, and replace them at a later date. You know, it's no biggie. You have to go with what you can go with, and making yourself go without and resenting the hell out of the fact that nothing's happened yet is ridiculous. This is probably going to go on for a lot longer than what people think. We're talking years before we see a really good price movement. At the moment, we'll be lucky if it goes up to what I bought it in at, which was 41 pence. I don't know, 41, nearly 50 cents. So it's just a case of, you know, I'm happy that I've bought them. I know where the price is going to go. In my heart, you know, what the possibilities are. So why not? You know, just sit on it. Be happy for what you've got. You're in a fantastic opportunity. You are in the 1%, and you are far ahead of what other people have actually done. And like Scott says from Love for Crypto, worth a listen every morning, by the way. Like he says, this is a long-term investment, medium to long-term investment. Medium to long-term is 5 years plus. Long-term is your pension, 40 years, or your mortgage, 25 years. So put it in perspective. Be happy that you're in when you're in. Whether you've been in 1 year or 5, doesn't really matter, does it? Because when it comes down to it, you're going to get a return on your investments, with any luck, greater than you would have got should you have put it into the stocks and shares market, or even property. So I'm going to say good morning, good afternoon, good evening and good night, wherever you are in the world. Apologies for a ad hoc video, but I think something needed to be said. Just put some responses down in the notes below, or if you don't like what I say, don't come back. It is that simple. Again, those choices that you make. Be nice to each other. See you later. Bye bye.